For me, Netflix peaked around about 2016. This is when they had their golden era. They had the collective consciousness of society at the palm of their hands. And for a while, it seemed like they could be untouchable. But then, other streaming services began to catch up. Now when I think of Netflix, I also think of toilet water. Endless upon endless movies and TV shows.
Oh my God.
Please enter the game hall immediately.
What is this?
That are either average or below average. Or again, toilet water. So when I heard about this new animation by the name of Blue Eye Samurai, I was a little more than skeptical. Blue Eye Samurai is a tale of a half Japanese, half Caucasian woman. In a time where Japan frowned upon anyone who wasn't fully Japanese. They were marginalized and seen as lower class in society. And our protagonist, whose mother has been abused and murdered by Caucasian men, sets about her journey of revenge as a samurai in Japan. It also tells the story of the end of the shogun, the samurai in Japan, and in a way, it touches upon themes that you see in the film The Last Samurai. So I finally decided to watch the film, and this was after a 2-hour drive from a photo shoot. I was hungry, I was tired, and I couldn't be bothered to search all the streaming platforms to decide what film I wanted to watch. So I thought to myself, okay, let me give this TV show a try. And upon first watching it, the animation really grabbed my attention, and I thought it might. It's pretty standard nowadays for animation to be pretty. No, my real caution was that it would play into modern day politics, and the lead character, who was female, would be unbeatable, and episode 1 did very little to dispel my concerns. So I kind of reluctantly watched episode 2, and then it took me a while to watch episode 3, but by the time I got to episode 5, barriers I had were truly shattered. This is by some distance the best thing Netflix have ever done. And I have to say, it is testament to the fact that Netflix have consistently been so brave, and maybe sometimes so stupid, when it comes to taking on new projects. And maybe sometimes so stupid that they will take huge chances on properties that had no right to have chances. Now, the main lead in the show is voiced by Maya Erskine, and she is having a hell of a year so far with this new show also premiering on Amazon Prime, where she takes over the lead role that Angelina Jolie made so famous. Now, the beauty of Blue Eye Samurai is that it's just so damn clean with its execution. If you think about the actual storyline, it's very simple. A woman wants revenge, and she sets off to seek it. So in that sense, it's very similar to Lady Snowblood or Kill Bill. But when you stop and you think about all the layers that are put into this piece of work, it becomes a masterpiece. Because this isn't just a story about revenge or murder or greed. This is also a tale about love, cultural appropriation, gentrification, the changing of the old world into the industrial world. And yes, it is also about gender roles in modern and past society. But at no point did I feel preached to at all. The voice acting in the show is top tier. You never feel like at any point these characters are cartoon characters. They feel real and fleshed out. And never is there an action scene without purpose. Every single action scene has a story and a purpose to it. Now, yes, our protagonist is extremely strong, which is highly unrealistic, but honestly speaking, she earns the right to do so. You're with her on her journey, rooting for her success. You believe in her, and she has, and like all great character work, her strengths are also her weaknesses. Episode 5 is especially great. It's maybe the best 40 to 50 minutes of TV for a decade, competing with the likes of The Bear and Better Call Saul for that top spot. Now, what I've seen lately in a lot of really good TV shows is the sinking of the landing, which typically ruins the past 8 to 12 hours you've just committed to watching a TV show. But this show is different. It leaves you on a wonderful cliffhanger, and it sets things up perfectly for a potential season 2. For me, the rashness and the boldness that Netflix have shown often leads to 99% trash. But when they get it right, you get gems, just like this. And this is the reason why Netflix, to date, have been the most important thing to happen to film since digital replaced film. If you've not seen Blue Eye Samurai, it is a brilliant TV show, and it is the best thing that Netflix have done. If you've not subscribed yet, please do consider doing so. It just takes a few seconds. Please like the video. Please leave a comment if you've seen Blue Eye Samurai. do let me know in the comments. How much would you give it out of 10? Until we speak again, big love.